YouTube! Welcome back to another reaction, episode 1148. 1148 shot. Let's just jump right into it. And with this one, we are caught up. What do we have in store for us today? Are we in heaven? What is this? What is this? Icarus? Somebody flew too close to the sun? What was that? Akanu said. Mock Town. Town of Ridicule. That boy looked like Shikamaru. I love seeing all the different cities. Butt chin! Polly's dripped out. Hey, Polly's gonna be relevant real soon. Just you wait. Just you wait. Doflamingo! Doflamingus! That was creepy. Somewhere higher, like Enel was trying to do, man. Go to the damn moon. Yo, this is a crazy ass reveal, bro. Like, this changes everything that we know about the entire world. What do you mean it's sinking? Destroy all life form. They got like a command. And put that thing away. Nobody trying to see that hole. Ew. Yo, what is he even doing, little tornado ass? He's like faster in a tornado. OST. Man, we did feel an earthquake. Refugees. Long Island. Long Island's about to become relevant too. Just you wait. Just you wait. Everything's in game. Wow, Kiji. Peep game and lock into Dr. Vegapunk. Somebody's causing it. Somebody's doing it. Somebody's doing it. Skadoosh, bitch. They are jumping his bitch ass. They ain't doing the shit though, but. Chopper kind of a tank for that, you know? Chopper upscale for that, you know? Get out of there! My cheeked up goats. Robin with a clutch. Robin with a clutch though. Yo, what is that evil ass eye? Woo! Chopper got ran over! Why is he targeting Nami? He's not, he went over her. Didn't they get an order to kill all life forms? What's he doing? What is that build? What is this? There's also this like red like flash. Like when they communicate. It's like how they communicate. We do the manga today as well. We're doing chapter, yeah. Bro, I had great intentions. Mother flame! There it is! Don't know what it is, but there it is! It's purple! I thought it would have been a green. Yo, their transformations from their forms is crazy. It's not like a Zoan that we've ever seen. Mother flame! Icarus! He flew too close to the sun! Taking out all the Garys. Yo! What's about to happen to this damn world? 900 to 800 years ago. Period in history. Oh, a blank century. So, okay, everybody's in on it. That's how you know everybody's in on it. So that's how you know they're all in on it. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Not her, I guess. The goat! Sol D go. Shosho! Shosho the goat! The real goat. That was a human. Vegapunk's a damn goat, man. History is the story. History, his story. Boom! Mic drop. Vegapunk really do it all. He does the Frankie type like gadgets. He does Chopper type medicine. He does Robin type archaeology. He kind of do it all. He kind of do it all though. Edison lived. You can't goon like Sanji. That's true. Sanji's goonery is irreplaceable. I've never seen goonery feats at that level. Incomplete story. Give it another hit! Do it to him! What? Bro can just fly. That's insane. He just flies around. The transition to Luffy though? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Do it, Tom! That was sick! Man, even 5th gear. Max attack. First man to be called a pirate. He's the one that started the pirate era. And then Roger started the great pirate era. And then Luffy's gonna end the pirate era. Because the pirate era must have been maybe a form of resistance. The goat! Odama! Bro, I loved Wano. That's definitely Zoro's voice actor. Former fake Luffy. It's fake kid. Captain Mid. Joy Ball. Dude, he's spilling the beans. Enormous. Enormous. Said. Me. How many Garys are dying? That's how strong Joy Boy was. Jeez, man. A clash of ideologies. Yo! 20 Kings versus Joy Boy. It's crazy how close we're getting. Look at these visuals, man. Look at these visuals. We're getting close to the answers for everything. And now we're getting Zoe. Most definitely. The go! The go! W. Edison. W. Edison. Man, what a sacrifice from little Edison. All that pain. What a little dude, little football dude. Well, that was a good episode. A lot of lore, chat. A lot of lore is dropping. I am here for it. Loving this. I love the One Piece anime. I love how they're directing it, animating it, and honestly, I feel like this episode made it feel so much more close to the end game. It really feels close to the end game. Like hella close. Like the way they're talking about Joy Boy and fighting the 20 King Coalition before the world government. Dude, when we get that backstory, yo, that's gonna be insane. Oh my God, I'm ready. Chat, let's get into it. Let's quit yapping. Enough yapping. I missed you. I missed you more. I got the milk. We got the milk, brother. I'm back. Homelander, that shit. I gotta watch The Boys too. I was thinking about watching that off stream for a Patreon exclusive since it has like R18 stuff. I'll get Homelander references. I've ruined so many hundreds of thousands, hundreds, if not $1,000 of computer equipment by spilling Monster. It's true. I've ruined like a Go XLR. That was like 400. I've ruined like at least 3 keyboards. Like, the chances of dropping Monster on when you drink that mini and you got your desk that often is very high. Anyway, YouTube! Switched on you there. Welcome back to another One Piece reaction, 11:49 weekly. This just dropped yesterday. I was supposed to watch it yesterday. I had a tummy and a headache. Okay, forgive me. Welcome back. We ain't even yapping too much. We just jumping in right into it. This ish. All right. I could jam to the opening, and I will jam to the opening. I could, and I shall. YouTube. Are you planning on watching Smiling Friends? Yes. I don't know anything about it. I just know that y'all told me to watch it. Oh, I love the way he kind of in it. He swims in that shit. I think, okay, One Piece has a lot of built weird critters, right? A lot of built weird individuals. But that dude, like, look at his face shape. Like, look at his face shape. Peek the freak. Thank you for the 34 months. Welcome back. It's quite interesting that he's a star, isn't it? What does this mean for LeBron's legacy, though? I don't really know. Like the cock ox? What is that? I ain't looking that up. SXLR? Thank you for the prime. Spoiler! I got you. Hold on. If you know, you know. If you're tapped in, you're tapped in. If you're not, then you don't. How I felt blocking that spoiler for y'all. Stussy? Why was I itching like a dog? Their aura is so stinky. Like, their aura is literally green, dude. Like, look. Like, you think he stank? You think he smelled like a portal potty? His fumes are killing the Garys. Hey, yo, his was kind of rainbow. Kamabaka Kingdom resident. Interesting. What does this mean? Small brains will say it's anime only and that it has no correlation to anything. Big brains know everything matters. Kaku chilling in a bubble. This is truly I'm sorry. Forgive me. I thought of a meme. I can't say what that meme is. For your own good, I can't say what that meme is. Editor, cut that out! Cut that out! I ain't cutting that shit out. Anyway, you may wonder why I haven't been locked in. It's because it's low-key been Run Piece. I've been reading what's been happening. Trust me. Stella is dead. See, I know. Rip. Man, his tongue looked dry, man. That's so sad. How could this be? You know, Kizaru is such a cold-hearted bastard for that. I'll never forgive him. We spent all One Piece trying to see what this man was about just for him to get shanked. Just for him to get shanked. Not even an arc. Not even an arc. His arc, he got shanked. He didn't last an arc. He got teased for 1,000 episodes. Just to die. Animation. Oh my god, dude. I gotta ready myself. Get my change of panties out the dryer. Stats. Stats. Ooh! Impact frame, impact frame, impact frame, impact frame, impact frame. Boom, boom, boom. See that? See the little orange and then it turns to blue. It's a small detail, but it's very tough. And there's blue, orange again. See, like, are they kind of hinting at like Ifrit kind of sparking up in the background type shit? I think so. Get him, Sanji! Do something! Do something! Boom! Okay! Hey, yo, that was pretty tight. That was pretty sick. Look at Sanji go, bruv. What are these? Okay, they're kind of generic impact frames. So I was wondering, like, what is that? You know, it's not a big deal. It's not anything revolutionary, but he's doing something. Ooh! Okay, we got a little bit of a break. I'm gonna go back and look at this. Hold on. I'm gonna forget later, so I gotta do it now. So he slashed Sanji, right? He's a 5 elder who can cut anything. He slashed Sanji. The impact frame is like blue, purple, red. Look how tiny he looks. Wait, what happened? What did I do? Oh, how did I do that? And then... Oh, the blade ain't even out. You ain't even trying to kill Sanji. You ain't even got your sword blade out, bruv. I was wondering, like, how does he not get cut in half? Oh, by your tail? Oh, give me that ass! Get his ass! Get his ass! Bro, pick him up. Suplex him. Club him. Uh-oh. Bonnie with a 12-year-old kick. But she huge though. She as big as the Giants. Because last episode she identified. Damn. Who would have thought the final boss would have been stronger than a 12-year-old? I am shocked. Somebody do something! Oh, your ass is not doing anything. You're too far away. Somebody! Gaimon! Gaimon, if you can hear us! Gaimon, if you can hear us! Frankie with the damn clutch. Damn! Damn! Bro, wait. Hold on. Crunchyroll gave us a playback speed, not to speed up, but to slow down for this very instance. His ass running on thin air, brother. Look at him. Thin air. Look! Whoa, he got blue hops. His hops are blue. Ooh. 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 Big boy. Big attack. That straight through the whole cloud? Bro, he water 7 that hoe. Just like Zoro did. Or was it Kaku? All right, you're him, bro. You're him, bro. All right, we get it. We see the drip. We see the power level. Let me go back and get the impact real quick. Hold on. I saw one. Look at this. Look. Oh, it's kind of ugly. What is this? Is that? Looks like kind of like one. Bro, took the whole top off. Do not hire him as a barber. Your ass would get fucking fried. Meanwhile, hey, is this kind of like the first internet right now? Cataclysm. Cataclysm. Look at the ancient. Yo, look at the ancient ruins. Bro. Pieces of continents. Very interesting. No record. Damn, Nojiko. Damn, Nojiko got a damn glow up. Did Nojiko always look like that? I think it's like she got a new headband, maybe new tank top. She kind of looked like Vivi. They stole her melanin. Oh, like they did everybody. No, but she has a lot of extra stuff too, though, right? Nojiko One Piece. Oh, I guess her hair is just longer. Wait a minute. One Piece. What is the name of Nami's arc? It's called Arlong Park. I guess Nojiko's kind of always looked like that. Really? Her hair is not as blue as this picture. Oh no. I think it's that her hair is way longer. Don't care. 200! That's like tall. The whole ancient world is under the water. So how do we get rid of this ocean then? Maybe we just gotta get rid of the ocean, so we can go explore the ancient kingdom. So this is just every island we've ever seen is just the very top of every continent. Badlands chugs? I'll help him. Oh, Kureha. I got theories about you, girl. Chat, why does Kureha have a flame on her leg? Almost as if it's resemblant of Sanji. How many people would die? Very good question. Aqua Lagoon is connected, perchance. Unexpected natural calamity. Man-made! What could possibly man-make that? The initial disaster would have recurred, leaving lasting damage to the world every few centuries. Get his ass, Vivi. Interestingly enough, all of that scientific evidence is exactly what Nami is proficient in throughout the whole series, right? And Nami wants to make what? A map of the entire world? Wouldn't the entire world have to include the ancient kingdoms that are under the water? Or no? Is it only the current world? Because the ancient kingdoms, if you can access them, were at one point like probably super important. I want to know more. I want to know more. Vegapunk got more viewers yapping than you reacting to anime. Okay, bro. If I could hack the entire world and put my stream in front of all the TVs and all the Garys in the real world, then maybe I would also have a few billion viewers. All right? I don't even want a few billion viewers. I'm actually very happy with my community. All right? I don't even care, actually. Anyway, listen to this man speak. Quit yapping at me and listen to him speak. Listen. Lock in and peep game. The five bozos. 800 ancient weapons. Ancient weapons! Oh, Luffy locked in. That is sick animation. That's gotta be in the edit. OST. Why is bro in a butterfly garden? Are you a dude? Are you fine? Damn, there's Lily. Isn't that Lily? Those eyes are so interesting. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Reveal yourself. Igara boy! Mama! Lock in. Mother Flame? Is that what he said? Mother Flame! A fragment of that flame was stolen. Stolen by whom? That's what they used to erase Lucia, presumably. This the part they stole. That dude died. Oh, they all died. Somebody help young Eddie. Get out of there! Get out of there! Ugh! Chat, this is so sad. Stussy, go live. Go to that Kamabaka kingdom. Oh, that's what Blue Lucia be saying. Yep. That crater is crazy. That's the milk girl. So everybody didn't even know it's gone. People didn't even know it just disappeared. Like we did. Yeah, that was like thousands. He spilled the whole beads on him though. Everybody's learning the truth. Empty Bluff Island. Under the water Wano? Old Wano? Who is evil? Who is good? There will be a time when all the answers come clear. Oh my god, bro. The teasing. The teasing. I love the fact that Vegapunk set up this trap tied to his heartbeat. So it was like one big F you motherfucker to the world government, Emu 5 elders. Love that. This is not Latina tomboy breast milk. Oh, he's pissed. Yeah! Ooh! Yup! Wabba! Laboon! Why would it show Laboon there? And Crocus. Laboon theory, chat. Laboon theory, tap in. One step ahead is what you think you are. Timeline doesn't add up. York trying to think too hard. What did he do then? What did he do? What did he do? Oh, get your big ass mouth out of here! You pissing me off! Man, your big ass mouth just annoying. Quit sucking everything, you damn greedy bastard. Type of greed they talk about in the Bible. Protected by the Iron Giant. Man, York, you pissing me off too, man. Shut your bitch ass up. Quit ratting. The fuck? Oh, they shooting him up. He said, don't care. Ooh. OST. No legs. How do you support that big ass body with those little all legs? I don't get it. Tough. So tough. This shot is beautiful. You see that? Rayleigh is drinking his pain away. Old man should not wag his tongue. Yeah, quit spoiling us, Vegapunk! That's too early. We're only in Egghead. That's like in-game stuff. We have a few more arcs for that. Come on. That's what Roger said. They deserve to have their fun. Damn. Well, that was the weekly. Just dropped yesterday, that episode. So it's a whole week till we get the next one. So let's watch the preview. When is One Piece going seasonal? When is One Piece going seasonal? How do you feel about it? Honestly, it depends, because if it turns out that it's good for the production and it makes a really good result, then I would like it. But if it just ends up being as bad as issues as like weekly, then yeah, if it gets better animation, better pacing, then it wouldn't really matter. I'm okay with it. So after April, it's gonna be seasonal. Preview. The animation looks a little cheekish. A little cheeks. Animation looks a little cheekish, but maybe it'll be crazy. Maybe there'll be some good cuts. Hopefully. I don't know, but we'll see. That was 1149. Very good episode. Very hype. Better than One Punch Man. I haven't seen One Punch Man. Vegapunk spilling the beans. I love that. Vegapunk's so goated for that. Chapter 1115. Hiyori and Otoko are packing me a bento lunch. Bro is ecstatic. Man, My unimaginative ass would have definitely imagined her hair just black. So they're hanging out, they gang. We're in Wano? Flower capital Wano. Dude, the Straw Hat flag is there covering it. Claimed by Luffy, motherfuckers. Wano, fuck with me, bitch. God, that's fire. I love that. When I first saw that could be a thing, I wanted Luffy to get that. And now he's doing it for his gang. For his boys. Can't believe this gets signaled from abroad. But as for why he was called a pirate. But as we're gonna get answers. So Joy Boy was a pirate? He sounds just like Luffy.
It might be crazy what I'm about to say.
The Brig Naval Base. G4. Joy Boy. I don't believe he's stronger than our captain, right, Captain? Captain Kid? Former fake Luffy? Demalo Black? Leave the guy alone. He's already dead. That's the captain we love and admire. Kid's the most generous guy around. There's no way I'm weaker than that Joy Ball. It's the fucking goofy ass, fake ass Luffy, bruh. Are you fucking for real? He's now Captain Kid because Kid's on the bottom of the fucking ocean after getting cut down by Shanks or something? I'm looking for OST, chat. This vibe is so strange. I can't find any OST that matches it. Former fake Luffy, dude. That's insane. Oh! It's funny that he's nice as Kid, but was weak or mean as Luffy. It's like he had to be the opposite. Look at Killer. He isn't even wearing the fucking mask. And you got the fake lingerie guy. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I have only read from a handful of poneglyphs. But what I have found there was the record of a breathtakingly vast war. So the victors would have been the world government and Emu and all them. Joy Boy's enemy was the world government of the present day! He's fucking leaking it! Holy shit! Oh! It was 20 kingdoms versus Joy Boy. That's how big of a war. That's what the final war is gonna be! Oh my god! Oh my god! And then Vivi and Alabasta's ancestors chose not to join. Remember how Oda said Marineford is gonna look like child's play compared to the final war that he's writing? It's about to be 20 fucking kingdoms versus Luffy. Wait, is that us? Dude, people might desert because of this? People might stop following the world governments now? There's about to be a massive split. Like, we know Wano's gonna join Luffy. Isn't that what was established in his lobby? Yeah, but in my mind, the world government was just like the celestial dragons. And like all the other kingdoms were kind of like, you know, just in the world government by name only. But this is saying all 20 were involved in that original war. Because there was a massive war. 170 countries versus a Straw Hat Alliance. Some of the countries are gonna join Luffy. How many governments are in the world are in the Reverie? Only 20 still, right? So everybody else has been conquered. Everybody else doesn't have as much say, right? Or is everybody at the Reverie? I thought when they showed up at the Reverie, there was like just 20 leaders. 170, but only 50 come to the Reverie. Not every country attends to the Reverie. See, some countries have more representation than others. Every country that Luffy has changed has been built up to this. Dressrosa, Fishman Island, Wano, Alabasta. It's Luffy's clan. It's Luffy's allies. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Drum Kingdom! Blackbeard's going to join Luffy. If not just for a little bit. Blackbeard has AD, brother. Nah. Blackbeard's gonna join Luffy, and then after Luffy's gonna fight Blackbeard. I bet. Because Blackbeard has a D. Unless Blackbeard's gonna join the world government, why would he? He's selfish. He's calculative. Oh, he wants to join the world government. You're right. My brain went to Blackbeard's gonna join Luffy and then betray Luffy, obviously, right after the war to try to take over everything. Because when else would be the perfect time as Blackbeard? Because he doesn't have any allies. Blackbeard can't take over shit like Luffy can. Luffy has allies way more vast than Blackbeard. So if they're at each other's throats, Blackbeard's definitely scheming. And I was thinking he's going to join Luffy just to eliminate the common enemy and then try to get Luffy too. But it could be either way. Could join the world government and then try to get them back. I don't know. But he's always conniving. He's always scheming and he has plans. I don't think Blackbeard has as much as many men as Luffy if everybody that Luffy knows slid for him. Luffy already has the massive fleet, plus all of the islands that he has impacted and affected. Everybody would slide for him. You're tripping if you think Luffy would join Blackbeard? I'm not saying like an actual alliance. I'm saying Blackbeard would just be conniving and attack with Luffy. Because he always does shit for himself. I'm really not saying Blackbeard's going to actually join him. I'm saying he's going to join him in the battle and like fight the world government or fight Luffy for the world government so he can join. I was just thinking of the possibilities of who's going to be in this final war. Luffy's allies. Because how can Luffy go up against this? He needs like people. And this whole fucking show, he's been doing nothing but liberating people. He's gonna have people on his side. He's gonna third party whoever's losing. Valid. Dragon's having a desk off with a Kainu. Dude, this final war is about to go nuts. The fuck Syrup Village gonna do? Hey, bro, if Onion, Carrot, and Apple get a slingshot like Usopp, it's over. Alabasta, all of East Blue, Drum Kingdom, Water 7, Dressrosa, Fishman Island. You're right. What else? I think there's more. You know the giant pirates are going to slide for him. You know the minks are going to slide for him. You know Gaimon's going to slide for him. Skypiea with Wiper. It's literally about to be a worldwide battle if they join, dude. The Tontatas are going to slide for them. And every single one of these people have like some level of fighting capability. Kamabaka Kingdom's gonna slide for him. The Revolutionaries are gonna slide. Like, dude. Katakuri and the Big Mom Pirates? Absolutely. I believe they'll join. Shanks? Garp! Garp! Dude, if Garp has to join. He has to join. Buggy, Cross Guild, Hawkeye? There's so much. The Kung Fu Dugong! Condoriano! You're so right. If all of them join, because this is a battle to end all battles, dude. Amazon Lily, too. There keeps being more and more people that we don't even think of. Rayleigh's drunk and retired. You know, there's some people that may not join, but thinking about how many could join, fuck with the jacket. Thank you, bro. I bought it because I thought it looked like Wano. That's literally Momonosuke and Kaido. The ancient weapons too, dude. Oh. Like, I'm kind of feeling bad for the world government at this point. Like, they're about to get fucking shit on. Wait, is that us? If he was a pirate, that checks out. Foxy. Germa 66 is coming back. There's just more and more people. There's just more and more. It doesn't stop. Vegapunk! Oh, he hit in the dash. All of them hit in the dash. He said, fucking run! More accurately, it was the precursor to the world government. A provisional army put together by 20 kingdoms known as the Alliance. So just those 20. The original 20. Oh, shit. It's him. He's just like foofing around. Like, poof. The Conquerors. His aura is killing all the Garys. Lightning. Boom, boom, boom. Zit, zit. You might say they had no other choice. No other choice. So robust was Joy Boy's faction. Without knowing the spark that caused the war, I won't say who was right or wrong. I'll simply state that two competing ideologies came head to head. As I mentioned earlier, for its time 900 years ago, the country of Joy Boy's birth, Zunesha, was a startlingly advanced civilization. And the weapons that were used over the course of this 100-year conflict appear to be impossible to recreate with the latest of modern science. The advanced weapons, they were from Joy Boy. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Ha! Fucking Foxy. He got a canoe with his head on it. What nonsense is this? He's talking peanuts.
Eek, boss, I'm starving.
Even I, a humble genius, cannot replicate them. And therein lies the problem. Labo phase. Stussy. Wheeze. It's me, Edison. Lower the barrier and run for safety. What? I can't. If anything happens to the Straw Hats before they can leave. Honestly, there ain't much point to the barrier anymore. I can't stop these guys from getting past it. Yeah, that's true. I've done all I can to help the Straw Hats make their escape. They can take it from here. Jinbei and Zoro. He still has Zoro. Was that you I heard saying something, Zoro? I'm gonna smack you. Hurry! More ships are gathering around the northeast coast. We don't want to land in the water only to get bombarded to bits. So really, Stella would be so upset with me if I didn't help them get away. Nah, I wouldn't. Get out of here! Save yourself, Stussy. But I don't know what to do without Stella around anymore. Who do I live for? Aww. Kaku. Why is Kaku exclamating? Don't let them use that katana. The old geezer can cut through anything. Bioresponse detected. Wait, what? Bioresponse? Oh shit, he's cutting through him. Bunny. He still has his horse form out. Oh my god, Bunny almost just died. Nah. Damn. She shrunk shorter to avoid it, and then it cut their boat. Wait, can't hold that future form for long. Oh, it's Frankie. I didn't even see Frankie here. The Void Century came to a close with the defeat of Joy Boy. Every time he says it, they grrr. How long must you jabber on, Vegapunk? Where's he going? Damn, big ass spread. Obnoxious bioresponse, but not before leaving vast permanent scars of war across the face of the world. Like what? Oh, what is he cutting? Is he cutting the fucking island? Oh my god, that's like the middle of it. Holy fuck! He cut the island in half! Or the Vegapunk's brain. Vegapunk Records. Is that Vegapunk Records? It can't be, right? Oh, dude, look at them. The fucking top got cut off. Freeing the Seraphim. They all fallen. It's the Labo phase. Jesus. Another double spread. This world is made up of a series of islands. Sailing between them is difficult, and many people never experienced anything but their own culture at home, which was, I guess, unusual. Duh. Everyone knows the sea is dangerous, but this shared understanding of the world does not necessarily apply to the world of 1,000 years ago, because a cataclysm occurred during the Void Century, causing the world to sink once before. We are currently living on the pieces of a continent that existed long ago. And here's an old kingdom. So it did flood. Bro, I literally said during the Plague Century there was a flood. The world of a millennium ago now slumbers unseen at the bottom of the sea. So these buildings of Jinbei's cover story were not like just some Fishman Island. Some fish made it, obviously. It was already there. Oh my god. In fact, one can assume that in the past, there were a number of continents we know nothing about. So Impel Down wasn't underwater, maybe? Because Impel Down's a tower. This is so wild. Where are you going, Nojiko? You can tell me about it later. I'm gonna check on the tangerine groves. What? What? She said, I don't give a fuck. If the world were still the same as it was in the past, and the act of erasing 100 years of history would be simply unthinkable and impossible. However, it makes much more sense when you understand that the rise in sea level over that century was 200 meters. God damn. God damn, dude. And then Fishman Island was 10,000 meters under. These gigantic battleships are only 60 meters long. No wonder the whole world vanished. Don't get distracted by the story. Did you hear that? This man's still lying. The old coot cracking me up. Chopper's homeland. How does such a thing happen? There's still so much to learn about this world. That mountain over there is about 200 meters tall. Imagine that sea rising that high. Sounds like hell. How many people must have died? What island is this? Is this that cactus place? Whiskey Peak? Oh, wait. Is this painting girl from Little Garden? Oh, from the cover story, right. As for why the sea level rose that much during the century, it would be natural to assume the work of a sudden natural disaster. But I can say for a fact that was a man-made disaster. Oh, brother. That's just crazy. If such a cataclysm were caused by natural forces, the initial disaster would have spanned several centuries and inflicted slow but continual damage upon the world. But by any measurement, climatology, geology, environmental, and atmosphere science, this dramatic shift could not have happened within a single century. So this is something else. And when I detected the rise in worldwide sea levels the other day, I had my answer. Was it from the fucking explosion of all of those ancient civilizations and kingdoms? I knew the cause and confirmed its existence. The ancient weapons that sank the world into the sea 800 years ago still exist today and await the moment that they stir once again. In other words, the vast war that arose during the Void Century never came to an end! Oh, shit! Oh my God! So they've been silently at war for hundreds of years. And he's telling everybody that Emu and the 5 elders are at the top of it. Dude, look at Emu. So they've been using the sea or the ancient weapons in the Mother Flame hundreds of times, presumably. So it was a 100-year-long war. Oh my God. That's why Anis Lobby true. That's why Anis Lobby was built on a hole. But how? How Emu can be one place and explode an entire country somewhere else is fucking nuts. Wow. That chapter just blew my mind. Chat, that's gonna be it for today's stream. I gotta think about this. Why did Vegapunk create energy for the ancient weapon? I don't get it. I don't think Vegapunk created the Mother Flame for the ancient weapons. Think about it. They can't be recreated. Emu did not use the 3 ancient weapons that we know of. Emu used the Mother Flame, which was what? Vegapunk said he was trying to create an infinite energy source. So if the Mother Flame is just something that can, like, imagine the Mother Flame like a battery. It can supercharge something. What can it supercharge that Emu's using? I have no idea. So I think maybe Emu is just amplifying their devil fruit. Because what else could do what it did to Lelouchia? Just the Mother Flame itself should be like powering something up. I don't think itself can do that. Also, how did they do it from across the world? Pluton was a ship, right? Poseidon is Shirahoshi, right? And Uranus is unknown, right? Do you think is a devil fruit powerful enough to do that? I think if it's supercharged by an infinite energy source, maybe. That would explain why it has a long cooldown too. Maybe. But what even is the Mother Flame? It is something that Vegapunk tried to create when he was trying to create like infinite energy for everybody. Whitebeard stated to be able to destroy the world. But Blackbeard has Whitebeard's fruit. It might have an energy source when their civilization was advanced and they don't have it anymore. So Uranus has been doing nothing until the Mother Flame. But Uranus is under Wano. Oh, Pluton is. Could be replicas of the ancient weapon. True, but how? But Vegapunk said the technology is so advanced not even he could recreate it. So there was a whole bunch of countries that got together to attack who? To attack one mega advanced civilization, which was Joy Boy's old city, old civilization? No, not just them. Because Joy Boy left a message at Fishman Island. Joy Boy's promise to the past that he apologized for was bringing the oppressed Fishman Island back up to the surface. Because even back then, Fishman Island would have been underwater. Thousands of meters, more than usual. But he was gonna do it after the war. Joy Boy must have promised to save the Fishman Island people. Now as his apology, he failed that because he lost. Because this series of the 20 kingdoms were doing maybe oppression to the Fishman Island people even back then. And Joy Boy saw that, wanted to stop it, started to wage war on them, and somehow couldn't fulfill his promise, somehow got defeated. Chat, I really believe he got betrayed. I think Joy Boy lost by a massive betrayal. For some reason, this fucking gnawing feeling has always been in the back of my head that Joy Boy was betrayed. Can you imagine Luffy losing? He wouldn't lose in technology. Exactly. He has the technology. He had the Nika Devil Fruit. He had allies. He was a good person. How can somebody with all of that lose? Do we know whose side the ancient weapons were on? It must have been on the side of the good guys. Because why else would the Wano guys, the Poneglyph guys, carve the ancient weapons into poneglyphs? For the future, when they find out about the past, they can make the ancient weapons to attack that civilization. So the ancient weapons, following that logic, must have been on the good guy's side. Princess Mermaid Poseidon was friends with Joy Boy, right? Pluton, the ship, came from where? It's been passed down to Cutty Flam from who? Tom. All three, it seems like they were trying to stop Emu and them from getting these ancient weapons. It could have even been something like, well, then how could they have lost with the ancient weapons? I mean, I can think of a couple reasons. Like, what if Joy Boy didn't want to use them because they would have caused too much collateral damage? This is just kind of like theorizing, like completely, but it's just where my brain's going. Like, if that's the case, if these ancient weapons were good, like under Wano, one of them was in Alabasta, it's like they're all trying to convey how to get the ancient weapons only to people who would read the poneglyphs, which are only people who would be interested in the blank century in the history of the world. The ancient weapons are how you get there, are the solution. Does this mean Roger got the ancient weapons and gave the designs to Tom? Possibly. He could have got it from Laftil. What the fuck is the One Piece then? What if they laughed because it was so absurd? Joy Boy started piracy. He was the first pirate. Luffy's gonna be the last pirate. Somehow, are they going to reset the hundreds of meters of water to get back to the way Earth used to be? Because what's the other alternative? The water keeps rising and rising and rising and rising and rising and rising, and then all of the islands are just sank? D stands for drain! That shit would be so fucking crazy if D literally stood for drain, bruh. Drain D water. But also, think about the D. Would the D be a D word in English? Or is it a D word in Japanese? Monkey's an English word. It's true. I think it's a royal lineage with D. What if it is the royal lineage from that ancient civilization? The destruction of the Red Line will destroy Fishman Island and there will be more places for water, so sea level will decrease. Will there be hundreds of meters though? Wild theory. You know about Toki having the time fruit. What if she came from the Void Century and was Nefertari Lily, and her skipping through time and creating a new identity for herself was how Lily disappeared? That's a crazy theory. Wait, Zunesha got sentenced to what again? To walk forever. Because of what? Because of a crime he committed. Bro, do y'all think Zunesha's big enough for the robot to ride him? They both apologized. Zunesha's fucking huge. Exactly. Zunesha's so big. Imagine both of them. Imagine riding on Zunesha into battle. Because Zunesha and this ancient robot. But that doesn't make sense because an ancient robots should not have sentience, right? Also, they should have to be powered, or like, what is a robot? Like, what? Is Zunesha an animal speaking the voice of all things, Momonosuke? Why would you bring up robot sentient stuff? Because the robot loved Joy Boy. And it's like, Joy Boy. I don't know, chat. I don't know. But thank you for watching this stream. I don't know what the vibes. I'm pretty sure it was Vegapunk continuing his speech. And this OST is honestly the best one I found for that. Low-key more hyped about your theories in the chapter itself. Jeez. My mom just said you look like Ken from Barbie. Isn't that Ryan Gosling? Thank you. The last thing I got compared to was the kid from Stranger Things. With the mouth. I'm beating those allegations now. That's Hay from 2 years ago. Hay in his younger days. That was 3 years ago now, chat. We can move on. All right. Otsuru gave me medicine and dumplings. Looks like a devil fruit, to be honest. The weapons that sank the world into the sea are still lurking around here somewhere. So 100% the ancient weapons are what sank the sea, or is he referring to the group, the Gorosei and Imu? The war from 800 years is still ongoing. Where? How could any of them be alive? How can this war still be ongoing? Lily, literally Vivi ancestor, looks exactly like Vivi. Exactly like Vivi. How can a war still be ongoing if no one knows about it? Explain, Vegapunk! Dude, Emu's fucking mad. Sadly, he looks so sad. He looks so sad. What kingdom is this? Ra! Alabasta capital, Alubarna. Oh, shit. Oh, no, it's Karu screaming from crying so much. How did Vivi even get with Morgan? You get up, boy. Ma. Sadly, I owe you all my deepest apologies. Rest in peace, King Cobra, man. You saw it in the anime? Yeah, but I forgot how she ended up with Morgan. Oh, because she's hiding. Right. Listen, chat, that was like months ago. She hitched a ride with Walpole. Oh, okay, yeah. But I need you to understand why. Rip Cobra. Bro, Cobra was one of the best kings. Murdered in cold blood. I wanted to create the energy that would power the industry of the world to come. And though it's still incomplete, it is an energy source that will one day in the future enrich the lives of people all over the world. Wait, sorry, I read that wrong. I read it backward. And though it's still incomplete, I have at last reached a practical stage of my life's work. The mother flame, a fire that never goes out. It is an energy source that will one day in the future enrich the lives of people all over the world. Right. What island is this? Just random guys or what? Unfortunately, one little piece of that flame has been stolen. So they stole it. He did not even give it to him. The fault of this lies entirely with me. Cypher poles in the center of the island. The flames are too intense. We can't get there because of... Damn, so he just letting the whole fucking place on fire, dude. There's some major shaking going on up there, up here. What happened, Edison? I'm kind of stunned too. This is crazy. The basement lab of the lava phase and Cypher pole agents fell down here. And now I can't send more clouds. No! The Seraphim, Cypher pole, and one of those crazy 5 elders is headed your way. Please, Stussy. Stussy's gonna stay behind. Or she was, but Edison's trying to convince her. May I free Kaku? They might be punished for their actions. Really? Why would they be punished? I won't let him go out to the Straw Hats, and I know that's the first thing he'll do if released. Yeah, he'll want to, like, make up for it. Wow! What the fuck's going on over there? I guess it's coming. I get it, Stussy. I'm sorry for putting you through this. He was a friend, wasn't he? I'm sorry for making you betray that friendship. I guess you still does have that heart for him. But you still went ahead and saved us. I know you wish you could have been true to both. Kaku actually looks genuinely concerned. That kind of inner conflict is a calling card of humanity, Stussy. Damn, Edison spitting. Follow your heart and do whatever it takes to survive. Tears of joy. Around 2 weeks after the theft of the flame. 2 weeks after. So that's how they got the power of the flame. The sky over Lulugia shone with a powerful light. Oh my God, the revolutionaries. And the kingdom vanished without trace. He's telling everybody. He's telling everybody about the kingdom. That's huge. I guess it's up to them to believe it though. Oh my God, that's so massive. After that was when I observed the first signs of worldwide earthquakes. And then he saw the sea level too. Probably. As a scientist and with utmost pride in this development, I can tell you this. Nothing but the mother flame could have created so much energy. Holy shit. That was an ancient weapon? You mean someone did that to Lulugia? There's the cowgirl. Who's this guy? He looks familiar. Fucking Conehead. That's her dad? Oh, okay. He was in Voice Ace's cover story. Lulugia is gone. Not to my knowledge, Majesty. People don't even know it's gone. People literally have no idea the whole thing is fucking gone. The whole kingdom with thousands and hundreds of thousands probably of people. What? Who is this? Oh, that guy. With King Elizabello. Look at this guy's chair. Chat, give him about approximately 2 weeks to prep, and this motherfucker is planetary. The flame that I created was used to activate an ancient weapon. How the fuck do they have that? It can't be Poseidon, it can't be Pluton, and Uranus is underneath Wano. Pluton's under Wano, and Uranus... Wait, Pluton's underwater? Does Frankie have the schematics to what? Uranus? Oh, I was thinking we knew all three. Frankie knew Pluton, Uranus was underwater, and Poseidon was Shirahoshi. But the Wano one and Frankie are the same one. So it must be Uranus. Do we know for sure that Pluton's underwater? Yeah, it was in a poneglyph from Odin's dad, right? Didn't Robin read it? I know nothing about who might have carried this out, but the results speak for themselves. My actions have led directly or indirectly to the loss of many human lives. Damn, I feel bad for my boy Vegapunk, man. He was just trying to make good stuff and they fucking used it. They stole it too. How did they steal it from him? A fact that weighs most deeply upon my soul. I am so sorry. I have inadvertently proven that the man-made disaster that once sank the world is possible again. All Baltimore. Vegapunk's guys in Baltimore. What does that mean? Pluton is... Momo Kinemon. Tama! What's his name again? That changed his face? Conjuro? No. What the fuck is his name? I'm blanking. Denjiro. That's a random guy? That's not Denjiro? Oh. In the past, there were 3 ancient weapons. Crocodile! Dude, we're literally getting a look at everybody with this shit. But we're not getting any of their opinions. We're just getting what they look like. And Joy Boy attempted to preserve them for the future. In the past, there were 3 ancient weapons, and Joy Boy attempted to preserve them for the future. We were talking about that. Whether they were on Joy Boy's side or not. It was Joy Boy's. Why would he do that for such dangerous things? Have we not sunk far enough? Who is the true evil here, and who fights the good fight? The day will come when all of the answers are laid bare. And I warn you, that moment will happen when we reach the very precipice of the world's drowning. Dude. I'm gonna boat. Sudo. Sengoku. You're gonna choke yourself, you fool. He's always chomping. Always nervous. Always nervous eating. I wonder what Sengoku's doing in his retired age. I wonder if he's going to show back up. The Void Century is still ripe with mystery. However, there are some who have learned the truth. The Navy base? Which one is this one again? Marineford? New Marineford? McDonald's. You're really going to tell them everything? So Akainu knows this shit too. They all know this shit. Because there's always been like a kind of a separation in my mind between Navy and world government, but the fucking Navy. It looks like he's mad, not surprised. The king of the pirates crew! Bro, he's ratting them out. What? Pirates? Why? Crocus and Laboon. He's literally preparing for when the world fucking sinks. That's why he's making a base in a whale. Why are the secrets of the world in the hands of pirates? We're all in terrible danger. Rah! Probably because they're the only ones who will stick their neck out to go find out the truth, Wait, that doesn't make sense. Stella York. How did you know that I stole the mother flame from you? It was York! Oh my fucking God. Of course it was fucking York, dude. I was like, who could have stolen it? Like, CP's... No, of course it was an inside job. Nobody else would be smart enough to use it and to steal it. I stopped synchronizing. You couldn't have known. And I know you're terrible at lying and acting. You were truly shocked when you found out. York, this was all you're doing. Yeah, you look pissed. You received the information about Lelouchia and then observed the data. What does that mean? When? The timeline doesn't add up! Oh, she's fuming. Did you know about the government's response? But if that's the case, I've been wrong all along. Oh, they sucking up... The sandworm sucking up Sephiroth guys. He wouldn't do anything as tepid as just hiding the transmission transponder snail. 5 elders! I know where the transponder snail is. No! You're certain? Absolutely. I'm Vegapunk too, you know. The transmission transponder snail is under the protection of the Iron Giant in the Fabrio phase. Nothing's working on it. He put it in there. Was it ancient technology in there that lets it create a bigger signal that can spread it to the whole world? That would make sense because he's from the ancient advanced civilization. Remember the first time we saw him? Oh yeah, he was coming out of the robot. That's so fucking true. He was no clipping into the robot. Boom. I wonder if this guy's really a robot or if he was a massive ancient ores type creature that got mechanized. Because it doesn't make sense that he's just a robot, does it? Because didn't Ores have horns? Ores Jr. He did. And that would make so much sense. The world government Because remember in Punk Hazard, they were trying to recreate giants. They were trying to not recreate Elbath giants. They were trying to recreate Ors giants. Because these guys are so much bigger than giants. They are continent poolers or country poolers. They're big. And we've even seen Ace really befriend them. Kind of also corroborating more information, or more like how the D's are always, you know? The D's are always connected. And we had Ors in Thriller Bark. Look at the shape of the horn too, Chad. Look at the shape of the horn. And it's perfectly hiding, because it has a mask. It's perfectly hiding his underbite. I don't know exactly what, but this is definitely 1,000,000% related somehow to Ors and Ors Jr. I don't know how. I don't know if it's because he apologized to Joy Boy too. Why would a robot apologize? It's a robot. Unless it originally wasn't a robot. I think this was probably one of Joy Boy's best friends. The Frankie of Joy Boy's crew. Like Mechanical. This is a member of Joy Boy's crew. That's why he knows the drums. Zunesha was also probably one. They must have been fucking huge then. The Straw Hat was giant. Bro. Zunesha's the Void Century Chopper, but way bigger. I mean, imagine he just kept growing. When they learned all of the true history, why did they drift apart without telling anyone? Why didn't they act on it? True. There's a very solid questions. Zoe could have a devil fruit for all we know. Zoe could be a human with a massive devil fruit. Imagine if Ors ate a devil fruit, chat. Imagine if Ors ate a devil fruit. They would be Zunesha. Nothing else is that big. Ors had a whole species. There must have been a whole species of Ors. There must have been. There's not just going to be one or two. It's going to be a whole species. But it's in the ocean? That's true. That's very valid. It's very valid. Well, then Zunesha could have came from the same place that Ors came from. Because if you're that big, you need big people. Zunesha is 500 times taller than Ors, which means Zunesha could have been a perfect steed as well. Devil fruit users aren't affected as long as they aren't fully submerged. That's also true, I think. There's devil fruits that don't get fucked by the ocean, like the literal pirate island dude. Why wouldn't he be in contact with the ocean? Why ain't he weak? Valid. Maybe Zunesha's weaker because they aren't in the ocean on purpose. Like, think about it. Does it make sense that an animal would apologize? What animals have consciousness? What animals can apologize? Not many. Minks are a specific species. Zunesha's not a mink. What I'm saying is, what is Zunesha? Elephants are pretty smart. But there's no elephant that talks. The Sea King creature. The Sea Kings were only talking through the voice of all things. It's all connected. Oh, Zunesha talks through that too? Okay, so Zunesha's definitely in the same class as the Sea Beasts. Or the Sea Kings. Right, that's true. But you'll get what I mean with, like, why is Zunesha a one-of-one massive creature? It definitely makes sense that only, like, that's related to Ors. And Ors is related to this fucking robot because they have the exact same horn, the exact same size. I just think that it just has to be. It's not about who can talk, it's about who can hear them. But why can they hear them? What kind of crime would he commit? You know what crime I think he committed? This is another theory, okay? Based on my own, like, piecing it together, making it make sense. I think, based on what they've told us, is that Joy Boy apologized, he lost, he didn't win the battle, but he had the ancient weapons. He must have had, like, the help of so many people, including Ors and everything. I don't think Joy Boy lost the battle. I think he got betrayed. Because Joy Boy, everything that we know, he has the strongest devil fruit. He had the advanced civilization. He's gonna have all the allies. He's gonna be a good person. He's gonna be like Ors. I mean, he's gonna like have an ally like this, like Oars. Like, how could somebody with this much power lose versus even 20 kingdoms? I think he got betrayed, and Joy Boy was the single person keeping everything together. And when he got betrayed and died or lost or something, everybody split up. Everybody didn't have a plan, and Zunesha tried to get revenge. But because Joy Boy was already gone, unexpectedly, they all went crazy trying to avenge him. They lost, and Zunesha got punished by the world government. So he has to just walk around until Joy Boy said, I'll come back maybe, or maybe I'll get reincarnated, or wait for me somehow. I'm gonna come back. This isn't it. Something like that. That's kind of how it's piecing in my mind of how it can make sense. Because how could Joy Boy lose? Why would Zunesha get punished, but at the same time apologize? Joy Boy would not have punished Zunesha if Zunesha apologized. Zunesha didn't mean to do whatever it did. Why would he listen to the world government? I think because he was dying. I don't know. That's just how it's making sense in my brain. I think Zunesha went on a rampage and they sent him away. Or Joy Boy made him walk around for hundreds of years because Joy Boy knew he'd come back. I think he was betrayed by Emu, and Emu probably manipulated Zunesha and a giant robot. That could be valid. I think there are clues that state that ancient kingdoms knew they were going to lose and left the poneglyphs as clues. I think after they lost is when they made the poneglyphs. But I definitely think Emu was a part of Joy Boy's crew. Joy Boy had the ancient weapon, but Zunesha made a mistake and Uranus got to the world government. That sounds reasonable. But how could Zunesha make a mistake? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't sound like something that a sea king could do. It sounds like something that a person or a devil fruit elephant user. Joy Boy, Emu, and Lily, a little love triangle. I think Zunesha's crime was to be Joy Boy's ally. That's also valid. We don't know who punished Zunesha. If the world government punished Zunesha, then it was for something Joy Boy related. If Joy Boy punished Zunesha, then it was probably because, like we talked about, it's so tough. Because nobody really knows what's right or wrong. Why didn't they act on the truth? You've had too much to drink. It's not like you to be this wiped out. Aw, look at him, bro. He's fucked up. I'm just an old man now, and you're telling them too much, Vegapunk. Telling them too much. Don't be a fool. Us old folks should keep our secrets. Don't rob the youngins of all the fun. Right, Roger. What? So it was for the love of the game. They wanted them to figure that shit out themselves, man. Holy shit. That's fucking crazy. Why would Roger laugh when learning all this? Because it's so absurd that nobody would believe him? Or I don't know. Damn, chat. I feel like we're cooking though, especially with the robot. Joy Boy's crew. This is just all headcanon, all theories, but it pieces together so nicely. Now, the other thing that I really want to know about and figure out more information on is the voice of all things. That is very specific terminology. And it gives a very few select people the ability to listen to what? To listen to animals? You start reacting to other people's theories when you're caught up? That's facts. That'd be fun. But I don't want it to be like too good of theories where it's like actually true, you know? But I'm starting to create a lot of theories. Chat, I need to start writing my theories down. Because I also have the chopper mushroom theory. That the magic mushroom that can cure all things was Chopper's devil fruit, which is the shape of a literal mushroom that can only be found on Drum Kingdom. Because some devil fruits, we don't even know where they come from. But maybe some devil fruits can only spawn in certain biomes or something. Don't worry, your theories suck. Thank you.